Hey guys, it's Casey, and I am bringing you another DC update. So, last time I spoke about, which was kind of like my spring break and the Supreme Court, and now I'm going to be talking about the Gaylord Hotel, Barnum and Bailey Circus, and the Cherry Blossoms. So, my friend Jessica and I got this Groupon that talked about getting a lot of this like gourmet food, and it was all going to be taking place at the Gaylord Hotel. Which, if you've ever been to a Gaylord Hotel, they are really, really nice. They usually have like atriums inside, really huge. So we thought, oh, this will be great. We'll go out there and we'll get to try a bunch of different foods, and we'll get to do it for cheaper than paying full price or whatever. So we took the metro all the way out to the end of the Green Line, and then we took a bus to this Gaylord Hotel because it was on the waterfront and really beautiful hotel. I mean, that thing is like I would love to stay in the Gaylord Hotel sometimes. There in DC, and it's right there next to the water. There's all these beautiful boats out there, and they have kind of gardens inside and outside. So we go to this event, and it's kind of like, I guess, in their like civic room area, conference room area. And so we realize that it's like a home show. It's like this place where they do have all these different vendors, but they're selling like, screen doors and they're selling like bathrooms, like bathroom installments of like walk-in tubs, and they had all these different raffle things that you could do, which that was nice. But most of the food that they were letting you sample were like sauces and beer and wine and maybe like tequila. So it wasn't quite what we had imagined. We were picturing, like nice hors d'oeuvres, like maybe trying out some chicken. I'm picturing like samples that you get at least at like Sam's and Costco. Honestly, Sam's and Costco have better samples than this place had. So it wasn't quite what we had pictured, but it was still I guess an experience to be had. So we did get to try a few like wines and beers, and there were some interesting sauces. But I mean, after a while, you can only have so much cheese, sauce, and crackers. So it was I think the highlight really was going out to the hotel and getting to take pictures on the water and getting to see it itself and kind of seeing that whole waterfront area. There's a lot of other like little shops and restaurants and places along there. So I was glad I got to go see that. But had I known really what that event might have been about, we might not have ventured out that far just for that. Anyways, we did try it out, so that was something. We also got a community pass to, moving on, next subject, to the Barnum and Bailey Ringling Brothers Circus. And went to the Verizon Center and got our tickets. And because there were only two of us, we got really good seats. We were in like the bottom section of the Verizon Center, and I've never been to the circus. It's something I kind of always wanted to do. So it was really fun. And of course, it was jam packed with little bitty kids. And let's just talk about how Barnum and Bailey probably makes most of their money from like concessions and like mom and dad buying the kids like cotton candy, those crazy little like worry light things that like go round and round. I don't know why parents think that a 4-year-old should have one of those, because seriously, either they're going to knock their eye out or they're going to knock someone else's eye out. It's not going to be a good situation. But it was really, really neat. I was excited to get to see all the like live animals. They had elephants, Roll Tide. They also had tigers, War Eagle, and just the trapeze acts were really cool. And they had like a guy on a motorcycle with a girl like sitting underneath, and he would do like these handstands and like all this wild stuff. That stuff always makes me really nervous, but it's still really cool to see. The coolest thing, though, I think that I enjoyed was they have this steel cage. It's like it's a circular, like globe-looking cage, and I think they ended up putting in 8 motorcyclists. Well, like with like dirt bikes or whatever. I mean, they were riding all around each other, and like one would like go like this, and the other would be going around. I mean, it was wild. I have no idea how you even train for something like that because to me, I mean, the first time you mess up, you're dead. But that was really cool to see. So I enjoyed the circus immensely, and I'm glad I got to do it. And then after that, well, not after that, but another thing I wanted to mention was cherry blossom season. Of course, DC is well known for their cherry blossoms, and we decided to go. I went with Jessica. We decided to go right after work one afternoon because it was supposed to rain later on that week, and we thought if we don't go now, we'll never get to see them. And truly, the time to see cherry blossoms is like at sunset. Like it is the most beautiful time of day, just because it just really brings out the color of the blossoms, and just the beautiful oranges on the Jefferson Memorial. It just really gives you creative license to make amazing pictures. Even if you're not a great photographer, your pictures will look amazing because of that time of day. And so everybody's out there, like by the tidal basin, just lounging, picnicking, taking pictures. There were people in paddle boats out on the actual tidal basin. So I was really glad that we had decided to go that day. I wasn't really too keen on going after work. I was just like, I just want to go home. But honestly, that was the time to go. And truth be told, I think we hit it up really before most of the tourists got in town. And really, cherry blossom season is so, so quick. Like, you have got to be like camped out there almost to know when peak season's going to hit, because they really only are there for maybe like 4 or 5 days, like truly. And then after that is when all the blossoms fall off and they, start getting green leaves. So that was great. I really loved it. We took tons of pictures, and um, yeah, so the following weekend they had a parade, which I'll talk about later. But anyways, it was a wonderful week, and I am going to let y'all go now. So talk to y'all soon. Bye.